Those damn raiders. Man, they messed up my power armor too. Broke both arm pieces and the helm. Enough so that I can't repair it. I'm gonna have to find replacements. Well, at least that woman's safe, and she's on her way back to, well, on her way to DC, where my friends can keep her safe. I can't believe she was held up in like a little bunker behind that house over there for like 3 days. The raiders had her trapped. What she told me is that she came out of a vault up the road right here. Vault 111. She said it was some kind of cryogenic vault. And that she was in there pre-war with her husband and her baby. But somebody came in and killed her baby. I mean, killed her husband and stole her baby. And as tasked, she asked me if I can help her find her child while trying to keep her safe. Well, I told her I can look, I can see if I can. It might take a while. But wow. She said she was back before the war. That must be something. Oh, nice.
Hell yeah.
Said this used to be our house. This was her baby's crib. Hey, wait a minute, that looks familiar. I used to have one of these back in Vault 101. Ooh, a board game. Okay, how am I going to find this woman's baby? That's probably going to be the hardest job I will ever take on. She was so desperate. She even gave me her robot as payment. She didn't know bottle caps is a new form of currency. But I guess you wouldn't if you were just woken up like a few days ago. Back from when the pre-war ended. Well, I guess it's time to investigate. Man, it must have been something coming up here. She told me how the sirens were blaring. How people were packed up here at the gate. Here's some of the remnants right now. That must have been scary as hell. She told me that the bomb fell right as she was being elevated down into Vault 111. Hey, wait a minute. What's over there? I'm gonna have to check that out later while I hunt down the remnants of the raider group that attacked me right when I came into Sanctuary. They're over there somewhere. I saw them run to the electrical towers. But let's check and see. Let's go inside Vault 111. Hey.
Hey.
Come here.
Over here.
Wow. Check out this vault. It is still cold. Very cold. Ah, a Vault 111 jumpsuit. I could probably use that for something. Actually, I could probably use that in order to help me find... What was their baby's name? Sean? One thing about being cryogenically woken up. 210 years. Her baby could have been taken anywhere in between all that. I gotta find some clues. Oh man. She said she was the sole survivor of all this. Everyone else is dead. Okay, let's check out occupant status. She says she knew some of these people. Deceased due to asphyxiation to life support failure. That's why they're all dead. Life support offline. Premature termination resulting in system failure. Isolated. Manual and remote overrides detected. Manual and remote. Controls disabled. Cryogenic array. So was this done on purpose? That the life support was cut off? Oh, here's the pod she came out of. So this must be her husband. Oh, I see the bullet wound. Though, dying from that... Okay, remember what did she tell me? She told me she saw a weird bald guy with some kind of armor on his arm, and then somebody all cloaked up in a hazmat suit that took the baby. You know, it'd probably be a little weird for me to actually say that I'm looking for a baby just because. I wonder, maybe I should take her place. In order to give the illusion that I'm actually driven something or another. She told me enough to be capable of actually doing that. Yeah, I think that would be a good idea. Take her place. She's kind of new to this kind of world, and being locked into my underground hideout back in DC to get time to adjust with a couple of my friends, I can pretty much try to figure out where. I don't know. I'm gonna need help along the way. Ah, man, it could have been 60 years. It could have been a week. But I see no tracks. I don't see anything that would give me any evidence that this happened recently. Let me go ahead and change my name from hers into the Vault-Tec database. And it's done. I replaced Nora with my name. And uploading it to Vault-Tec DLC mainframe. Let's see. Occupant status unknown. Remote override engaged. So this was made... somehow or another, the occupant of this pod... the pod was remotely activated, but from where? It's like somebody let her out. Nate and Sean. Manual override engaged. That's when she gave me, well, that's when she grabbed his ring. Also gave me both of her rings. I don't know why she would do that. I guess, since I'm taking her place, might as well wear her wedding ring. To make the illusion worthwhile. Alright, let's go around to see what happened here. She said she went down this way because that door was locked previously, and she accessed the crew quarters around here. Ah, another computer terminal. Vault-Tec 111 security instructions. Vault 111 is designed to test the long-term effects of suspended animation on unaware human subjects. Security staff are responsible for maintaining the installation in integrity and monitoring science staff activity. Under no circumstances are the staff allowed to deviate from assigned duties. Insubordination or interference with vault operations are capital offenses. Security staff are authorized to use lethal force. Operations Protocol Manual. Upon activation notice from Vault-Tec, all personnel are required to report the entry area and assist with the maintenance of Vault residents. Security personnel will maintain order and ensure that no personal residents attempt to evacuate the Vault. Research staff will be responsible for resident intake and escorting each to designated cryogenic pods. Residents not accounted for in the manifest should be asked to step aside and detained forcibly by security if necessary. Once all residents have been sealed into their preservation chambers, dispose of any detainees. Vault entry must remain sealed under any circumstances. Damn. Members of the research team must daily monitor the vital signs of cryogenically preserved residents. Cognitive abilities. Life-saving intervention is only permitted if greater than 80% of the resident population has perished while in cryogenic suspension and must not interrupt suspension. Security patrols are to be carried out in a consistent 8-hour rotation. Security priorities: monitoring signs of intrusion, checking for atmosphere leaks, settling disputes among personnel, enforcement of regulations set forth by the overseer, regulations set forth by Vault-Tec. Due to the nature of Vault 111's personnel will be expected to perform duties outside their normal qualifications, such as janitorial duties and food preparation. The exact distribution of these roles is left to the overseer's discretion. The all clear message. Following a nuclear event, Vault-Tec will monitor and hazards such as radiation levels, enemy invasions, attacks, and other factors. Once conditions are deemed safe, this terminal will receive an all-clear notice. Upon receiving the all-clear notice, Vault-Tec personnel will be evacuated at the Overseer's discretion. Disregard any notices from the organization or individuals not associated with Vault-Tec, including government and military. Residents are not to be disrupted or evacuated. Vault-Tec will attend their needs remotely once Vault 111 staff has been evacuated. So they planned on keeping them in cryogenic stasis if things were settled. Mandatory shelter period. Vault 111 is classified as a short-term assignment. Non-resident personnel are expected to carry out research duties, basic maintenance of the vault while waiting the all-clear signal. In absence of an all-clear message from Vault-Tec, the Overseer may elect to evacuate staff after a mandatory shelter period of 180 days of containment. Under no circumstances may Vault 111 staff evacuate during this shelter period unless receiving the all-clear message. Okay, how about security logs? Okay, this is when October 23rd, 2077. The world's over. Barely got all the residents inside. Not everyone made it. Now it's just us and the icebergs. I don't get it. The eggheads tried to explain to me that keeping them frozen is a big experiment for a better future or something. I don't know. It just doesn't seem right that we're smiling at them all the time before putting them on ice. Shouldn't we have told them or something? 2 days later. Wait, no, 2 months later. No. December 25th. Christmas Underground. Got together with the rest of the security boys and support staff. We had a little party. Best gift that I got handed out was a fancy lad snack cake that wasn't too stale. None of the scientists came. The Overseer wasn't there either. I just don't get them. They're hiding something from us. Another company secret for the higher ups. Whatever, just a few months until the all clear is supposed to come through, then we can start rebuilding. March 14th, 1 year later. Only a few weeks left in our mandatory shelter. Everyone's getting stir crazy. Some people are even saying the all clear signal is never coming. We can't stay here much longer, that's for sure. It's not just the fact that I've been staring at the same bleak room and bunk bed for over 6 months. It's the fact that we only have enough food left for another few months, tops. The Overseer keeps telling everyone to be patient, focus on work. He's definitely keeping us out of the loop or something. Something bad's going on. Main door access to the vault exit is malfunctioning. Now the only way out is through the Overseer's evacuation tunnel. How convenient for him. He has one of the science team watching the door into his office at all times from a little makeshift checkpoint. I got invited to a meeting tonight. Support staffers and security only. Sounds like I'm not the only one with an axe to the grind. So, no all clear from Vault-Tec is coming. We need to leave. We're all but out of food. I almost murdered Stanley for dropping the damn salt cracker on the floor. Handful of us confronted the Overseer about opening the vault. I never knew a man that small could shout that loud. Now he's locked himself in his office along with the rest of the science staff. We're supposed to hand over any food, weapons, and medicine we have by tonight, or there's going to be consequences. I've talked to everyone. It's time. One way or another, we're getting out of this vault. So, they uprised against the Overseer just a little after they were in here. That's kind of funny. I was in Vault 101 for 18 years. And them getting all stir crazy after a month. But I guess because of food, they couldn't, like, stay put. That's understandable. Another computer terminal. Overseer memo. Remember, use this recreational terminal is a privilege. If work performance declines, this privilege will be revoked. What? Oh, there's a holotape in here. It's a video game. No way. Oh, I got a pre-war video game. That's awesome. I could play it on my Pip-Boy later. On the cafeteria. And the security crew quarters. It looks like there's nothing to be salvaged in here. Something must have happened here. One of the generators is malfunctioning. And this must have been where the checkpoint was placed. That must be one of the science crew. Here's the Overseer's office. He kept all the science staff in here. And he only had his bed. The Overseer. Oh, what is this?
Lock's really strong.
I'm gonna have to find a way to break into that. Vault 111 Overseer instructions. The cryolator. I've long dreamed about making a cryogenic freezing available in portable on-demand form. The cryolator is my latest attempt. Thankfully, we're in no short supply of chemicals and components. I need to tinker with the prototype. It's a nice way to occupy the time as we wait for the all-clear signal. No way! That's a freeze gun? Oh, I definitely gotta find a way to break into that. Okay. The Overseer log. Preparations. The final staff orientation is complete. All but a few of the residents down in Stationary Hills have been enrolled, and several from Concord as well. Vault-Tec supervisors came up this week to do a technical review with me. This vault is ready to be open. I can only imagine. Let's see, October 23rd is when the bombs fell. We were lucky that most of the staff was nearby when early warning came through. We had less notice than expected, but the Norhagen was missing when we sealed the entrance. Only Norhagen. That must have been a person. Resident admittance went smoothly. Everyone made it, even the family that waited until the last minute. I was worried there would be more suspicion, but things happened so fast for these people, they must have been too overwhelmed to question the cryogenic pods. That's right. Nora did say something about them saying it was a decontamination pod, and that they were the last ones to be signed up, all thanks to her husband's service in the military. Strange issue today with pod C3. Subject appeared to be having heart palpitations, nothing life-threatening or unusual, but we realized almost too late that the pod was malfunctioning. The cryogenic array was almost started thawing her out. We're not sure, but I suspect the hiccup in the Vault Tech's remote override system may have sent an errant signal. We have to keep an eye out. I only hope that their systems are reliable once we evacuate the staff. C3, I'm going to have to look into that. Supplies are running low. There have been no all-clear signal yet. Even through the nearing end of the 100-day mandatory, supplies were never intended to last much more longer than that. Let's see, people think we can just leave when the 180 days are up. They're insane. The radioactivity exposure would still be potent enough to fry everyone if vault seals were breached. I don't know what to do. I can't open the vault, and I can't expect our supplies to last forever. I just have to keep everything under control. Enemy mutiny. A faction led by the security personnel have turned on me, demanding to be allowed to leave vault. Idiots, I will not open the vault door to be irradiated to death out there. I'm consolidating the remaining supplies, putting the staff on lockdown. They should have let them out. That trip down to the vault was long enough where the radiation wouldn't be that much of a problem. And she came up through this way. Let's see, let's take a look at the computer terminals again. Which one was C3? Mr. Callahan. Oh well. Let's get out of here. I will find a way to break into that. Damn it, I want to break into it now. I might have to shoot the lock. See if that works. Yeah, it probably needs a little bit more oomph. Alright, I should have done it. Oh, look at you. You are so gorgeous.
Excellent.
Oh, you're so gorgeous. I'm going to have to reverse engineer your ammo so I can figure out how you work and create more. Heard a rumor that such a weapon existed back when I exited Vault 111. I mean, Vault 101. Hey, why didn't you come join me down there? How did you get yourself hurt? Alright, let's go ahead and check that out and find out where those remnants of the raider group ended up being. Somebody was watching. Fault 111. What's that symbol? I've seen this somewhere before, but I can't remember where. I'm gonna have to keep that in mind. Alright, come on, boy. We're gonna hunt down the remnants of that raider gang that destroyed my power armor. That must be them right there. Somebody's sleeping. There was more than then.
Nothing there now.
Five. Alright, I have to do this quick.
Think you're gonna need it? I'll be over soon.
I wonder if he's part of them. I guess he was. Pull a gun out on me.
Got it.
What? A missile launcher and missiles were in that refrigerator. Well, shouldn't use an old refrigerator to store your shit. That's for fucking up my power armor. Bastards. If I'm going to pose as Nora, I'm gonna probably have to wear the jumpsuit. Alright, let's check to see how well this jumpsuit looks on me. It's been a long time since I actually wore one of these vault suits. Oh. Oh, it looks so horrible. It's probably gonna need a little touching up. Ah. Let's fix that baby right up. Oh wait. Now. In order to treat it, I need to use this. Ah, that's more like it. A little dye. And a little wasteland ingenuity. Got myself a vault suit. There we go. A lot better than the ugly blue. Okay. I guess the only place to look now, since we checked the vault 111, found no clues of where her baby might have gone. Check the remaining houses. And there's a town up here, Concord. We could probably check there. Well, let's get to it, shall we?